sent to burn. Nowadays they've been calling, telling me soon gonna be my turn. Head down, walk with reason, know that when the daylight dies, I'm gonna have to face my demons. Life of sin and a life of lies. The devil's gonna come when the sun goes down. The devil's gonna come when the sun goes down. The devil's gonna come when the sun goes down. The devil's gonna come when the sun goes down.
Welcome to the Descent. Who wants to do the recap?
I could do it today.
Excellent.
Okay, so the session begins kind of in a waiting period. We found some bloodhounds near this big drainage pipe, and eventually a woman comes out to greet us. She's got the whole bloodhound get up. She's got like a spiked muzzle on her mouth. She's like a monkey on her shoulder, like a staff to help her walk because she has like these cybernetic limbs. And her name's Taza. And she's kind of skeptical of us, but once we offer water like we did with the other ones who we first met, she's like, all right, and she takes us in there. And we go through this complicated series of drainage pipes, deeper and deeper into like the kind of cave system inside the mountains. And long story short, eventually we are led to the Bloodhound Den, which interestingly seems like an extension of the cave system that used to constitute the drop before Rictus Grinn dismantled it. So it seems like their culture is very embedded in this area, and they've been here for a long time, kind of subsisting. So we're led further in, and it's a sizable settlement, not huge. Eventually, we are taken to their leader, the Thane. Now, when the Thane comes to greet us, he's also skeptical at first, but kind of likes the idea of our water offer naturally. And just as we're kind of starting to get on the beginnings of friendly terms, one of the Bloodhound lackeys runs in, and he's like, we're getting attacked. And it's a bunch of red caps, and what are the other ones called? Madcaps? A bunch of red caps and madcaps are storming the complex. They must have seen us go in and took the opportunity. And so, the Thane thinks we've betrayed him. So we're kind of trying to explain to the Thane that, no, we're on your side, while also fighting off these madcaps and redcaps. And it was kind of a brutal combat, but we did get through it. And August quickly explains afterwards that, they we did not lure them here. I know it looks that way, but we're really trying to help each other out. And then we start, the Thane starts asking more pointed questions, and we start explaining more about our goals and all of that, and how we're basically looking for Mad Maggie, who was on decent terms with the Bloodhounds, as we learn. And basically, he ends up telling us where the Ichor store is. The Bloodhounds know where it is, but they don't have the logistics to actually invade it. It's a heavily fortified area. So they've just been raiding like the supply lines or whatever, like there's the convoys that go back and forth. And August creates this like crackpot plan to basically, what is it? I have it here. We hit one of the Ichor convoys, we steal their vehicles and kind of like go into disguise. And then we use a vehicle filled with Ichor to crash it into the wall so we can like infiltrate it. And somehow this was like the best plan we could come up with, because it honestly was. We couldn't think of anything better. And with this plan, the Thane is like, all right, we're not going to help you for now, but if you manage to somehow do this crazy plan and free Mad Maggie, then we can talk further and maybe get more things going. And then that's pretty much it. Then we leave the complex and then we go and take Yama from the Iron Fangs garage, and we basically tell the Iron Fangs, we like send them a message. Basically, we're going to be gone for a little while, and then we leave Fort Knucklebones, and that is where we find ourselves now.
Correct. So, you guys are leaving Fort Knucklebones. Now, it's about a 2-day trip or a 1-day trip to get to the storehouse. Problem is, you don't know exactly where it is, so you have to look for it in the hex. So, this is one of those things where you have to find a keyed location in a hex, because they kind of gave you the general idea of where it is, because they only know the general idea. Also, I think I told you guys that there was like less than 20 people there. I was wrong. I was incorrect. There's maybe less than 30.
Still easy.
Just clearing up misinformation. So what is you guys' plan here?
It's already like midday, right? So I think it's just
Yeah.
drive as far as we can for now and find a place to rest.
That's a good point. You guys will, yeah, so I said it was like 1 o'clock, I think, when you guys left. So yeah, you can actually only get 1 hex today. Well, I mean, I guess the war machine's the only thing that needs to rest. And I guess you guys, but you didn't.
Driving tired isn't
you
good.
had a fight. You did have a fight. So yeah, you will have to rest. Yeah. So 1 hex to rest.
I mean, I say we just get to it then. We can get there early tomorrow, perhaps scout it out a little bit before we send off Operation Lock and Kaboom, if that's the way we want to do it.
Better to rest up and start with a fresh head tomorrow.
Sure.
Okay. What hex do you guys want to go to?
G17, right?
G17.
All right. Give me a survival check, please.
Come on. 9.
Alrighty. By the end of the day, the River Styx gets closer and closer and closer until you can kind of see it on the horizon.
Finn, I said away from the river. You're going the wrong way. Keep it straight.
Are you sure that's what you said?
Can't get left. Wait, which one is Bestwood again? This way. This way. This way.
Hey, are we all doing perception?
Yes, please.
Perception.
Yep.
Wow.
Look at my eye.
Red
Or like the
hot
spotters.
off
The
the
spot-
rip
it's okay.
here.
All right, so by the end of the day, you find yourselves very close to the River Styx, which, according to your map, is not closer to the storehouse, and has potentially put you back an entire day.
Yeah.
And why are we at the River Styx?
I don't know. Ask London. It's hard to see far. Maybe I need to raise the booster seat.
I think the shield's getting to her. She's clearly not in her right head. She's going, I'm saying Abyss, but she doesn't get it.
Let's just start over tomorrow, all right?
Well, Good news. I think, I mean, we're nowhere near it, but I think I'll be able to scout out the storehouse from about a mile away.
How's that now?
I can summon a scrying sensor.
What's that now?
I'll be able to see from afar. But the issue is the sensor starts at my location and only moves 30 feet every turn.
Ah, fuck.
So in an hour, that's 18,000 feet. So, a little over a quarter of that is a mile. Got 45 minutes to look around.
We could send Django too if we wanted.
It might be hard to get that close without being seen. Maybe first things first is we should try to hijack one of their vehicles and pretend we're them. Otherwise, if we come rolling up in Yama, they're going to know instantly. There's not a whole lot of traffic out here.
Yeah, that's a good point. So I guess we should get to like G17 and just
G17.
hunt for convoys.
G17 would be perfect. Kill for G17 right now.
I mean,
All right, guys. Well, let's not all blame Vin for this. All right, it's not her fault.
Nobody was.
Or maybe some of us. She gives London a pointed look.
Well,
points at
whoever's fault
tennis.
it is, it doesn't matter. But Vin's sorry. So the important thing is we'll look for a place to sit it down for tonight. I'll have to try again tomorrow.
remember like not 2 days ago when you said we need to be nicer to Vin? I say quietly to London so that Vin can't hear.
London's gonna ignore that and look for a place to sit down for the night.
Make a survival check, please.
Survival check 25. Where were you earlier?
Let's see what you find. Two rocky ridges with a massive rib cage between them. Sand and debris built up over time, creating a shaded, covered hollow.
Yeah, that'll do. Straight through there and try again first thing tomorrow, I suppose.
So I guess, we kind of know how to hijack a convoy, right? We've done a couple of races.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, me and Vin get on the me and Ophelia and I, those grammar people out there, jump on their war machine and kill them all.
We do need to maybe discuss this more though, because what are we gonna do with Yama?
Perhaps we should leave the driver alive, maybe, and basically force him to do what we want. Well, no, because then we would be too. That wouldn't work.
Yeah, if I were him, I'm driving up to the gate and being like, "Hey, help me out here."
Well, we can be very, very convincing with charming spells, so.
Well, I mean, they won't recognize us, right? So, unless it's a really populated fortification. Well, actually, we know that it's not, right?
Yeah,
That's what you were saying. We know it's
There's
not.
less than 30 people. We're not were-rats.
Yeah, we're gonna need to have some kind of explanation.
We
New
killed
hires,
Dragon Draga.
maybe.
Right, they will recognize you, right? It's not that they'll recognize you as definitely not one of their own.
Yeah.
What is the module that we have in Yama right now? It's not the invisibility one, is
The
it?
teleport one.
Teleport one?
Teleport,
How far do you
yeah.
teleport with that?
It was like over a chasm or something along those lines.
Not very far.
Yeah, past a wall.
Definitely past a wall.
How many times can we use that? Can we get out?
That's once per day.
I mean, the other thing is if we jump this other vehicle that's running the Ica, we're gonna have to take that one back to the storehouse, right? If we roll up with or in Yama, the jig is up immediately.
Yeah, so
So do we have to leave Yama out in the waste then once we commandeer this other war machine?
I can make it, even if we find a good spot, I can make it even better with some major images. It won't be the first time we've left Yama out for days. Bone brambles.
true. But
The hill.
yeah, I was just expecting us to be much farther out this time. And maybe having trouble finding it in the middle of a desert, as opposed to like places we've left it in the past.
Okay, how big is Yama?
Let's see. Let's say 35 feet by 25 feet. Maybe
Alright,
40
well,
feet by 30 feet. Something like that.
It's too big to fit in my amulet then.
Wow.
It's pretty big.
Yeah, I think I might just be being paranoid, but
I mean, it's either we drive back to the fort and leave it there and do this all on foot, or stow Yama away in the desert as best we can until we can come back to her.
Not hijacking any convoys while we're on foot.
Yeah.
certainly not.
Yeah.
You got anything, Ophelia?
It'll be most useful in the hijacking.
But even like maybe something where we don't need to hijack a convoy and juggle two war machines. I mean, I kind of just said this and we started going with it. I don't know if we have other ideas.
It's always the best way to go. It's the
That
first
one sounded
plan's
the
the best
coolest.
plan. Go with the cool plan. It won't hurt. It won't come back to bite you. No problem.
I just don't see how we could possibly get into the storehouse unnoticed and get Maggie out unnoticed. It's going to be this feels like a full frontal assault kind of situation. As much as that's going to be a hard day.
Do we try and get help from our spawning trees? Thaynor and them, the Gilded Reapers.
What's our bargaining tool?
Half of Vada Iker.
Just not entirely sure we make it out of there alive.
Although, I mean, to Augus's point, all this ichor that Rictus is hoarding, I mean, that was all ill-gotten that belonged to Grace, Fionor, and, if we tell her we have a way to get it back, maybe they'd be a little more inclined to helping us, but as good of a bargaining chip as that is, just dealing with them is, Maggie warned us about her and her brothers.
Yeah, I mean, Knucklebones needs that Iker too, so.
I think lock and tree, lock and kaboom, whatever we're calling it, that makes sense to me.
That's just driving a war machine into the wall and opening up a easy access door.
I just thought of a better name for it. Icky Icky Nine Doors.
Oh,
That's
Icky,
it.
Icky, 9 doors!
That's it.
That's it!
Jay, I already have inspiration, but I'm gonna go ahead and re-give myself. Just kidding. I mean, what other option do we have, honestly?
Maybe we just hijack a convoy, see how we feel after that.
And I think I asked this last time. None of us can make ourselves look like anything different, right? Nobody has any illusions.
Got,
It might be an artificer spell, but Vin is very short.
Short like a rat person?
Maybe.
I mean, I do have
Like
some,
a red cap.
I do have some tools and spells for infiltration, but really could only help me. I don't know what the rest of you would do.
Well, if these these war machines, they're tankers. They said that they have tanks of demon ichor. Granted, exposing ourselves to even an empty demon ichor tank for a short period of time might make us end up like Bramble Blight, but could try to hide ourselves on the war machine as one person drives us in.
Let me read Disguise Self.
You might have something there. Vin disguise self as a were-rat. Us in an empty vat.
You can change your height.
I guess it depends how well we can clean it.
It could work if everyone else hides themselves, I guess.
I guess we, at this point we really just got to see what we're working with.
Yeah. I think first things first, go to G17, find a convoy, hijack it, and then we can reassess from there.
Hell yeah.
Can you, like with Disguise Self, can you disguise yourself to look like someone you've seen, like within reason? Like, the one of these, like, could Vin disguise herself to look like the were-rat who we hijack or whatever?
Mhm.
Could work.
You
Yeah.
can pick anybody. Yeah, you can make yourself look like anybody.
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure how much you would allow it to be stretched.
Every single detail. Except for the height, right? Unless, if they're like...
Yeah, you got a foot to play with.
Right.
But yeah, for like a were-rat, it's doable for Vin.
Maybe put on the bulkier armor.
Okay, just if close inspection would break it, but
there
just
also is
getting
a
through
level
the
of
gate.
deception involved.
Yeah, that is true. But the shield makes you pretty convincing, right?
It does make me a little more deceptive.
So, I mean, throw an enhanceability on there or a guidance or something.
Does anyone else have... Well, hold on, let me look at this. Enhanceability is concentration, and Disguise Self is not.
Not.
Yep, okay. All right, it's suddenly looking
That
possible.
works out well, yeah.
Okay.
Right. Wouldn't call it a good plan, but it's a plan.
We got a plan.
All right. Anything else? Who's taking first watch?
Janice.
Second?
London and Django can do it.
Third?
I'll do it.
I wrote it down. I figured you would take it. So, as you guys are laying down for rest, Tannis, make me a perception check, please.
I am on a heater right now with these.
Okay. Your watch goes by without any issue. London?
19.
London, about an hour into your watch, you see a trail of dust in the distance. A group of war machines.
Damn. This is coming from G17?
It is coming from the south.
Oh. Alright.
Kind of following the river. Actually, more like southeast. So yes, kind of like G17.
Okay. As long as it doesn't come too close.
As you're watching them kind of go by, you see a glint of the light off of them.
Mhm.
They appear to be trimmed or covered in plates of gold.
Plates of gold. Did we see that before, Django?
Two nights ago.
Infernal Rapture. Gold armor. Alright.
Yep. Your watch goes by without any issues. Those war machines drive right past you. You happen to be hiding well enough to not be bothered. Ophelia,
Anything?
you notice nothing on your watch. Nothing is noted. Okay, and everybody can wake up in the morning, having a long rest.
Anything on your guys' watch? Tennis, Hope?
Bring old Avernus.
Nothing here.
I think I saw the Gilded Reapers again. Gold-plated. Summoned before, too, on the way into the fort. Maybe just don't want to leave Yama out there for too long. We're definitely in their territory, that's for sure.
We'll make
Actually,
sure
you're
it's
not.
located.
You're not in their territory.
Do you think that they're out looking for their missing Icker, or just trying to hit any war machine convoys they see just for, I guess, some sort of fucked up idea of revenge? Best not to find out, I assume.
Where to?
G17, baby.
Okay, so through G16 or through F16?
Can I go through G16?
You can follow the river around.
Yeah, we just follow the river then.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
23.
Apparently, it's much easier to follow the river. You, as soon as you start loading into the war machine, you notice the light is a bit dimmer. In the sort of ambient, there is no sun, right? So it's just the ambient light is dimmer as the sky is choked with ash clouds, and it is ashfall. You have ashfall weather.
Hmm.
So there's like ash falling all over the place, caking up on the ground in places. But you can easily move into G16 with no issues. Yep, let me get some more of those, please.
There we go.
August, as you crest a hill, you can see the spawning trees way in the distance. It's like a ring, a mountainous ring surrounding like a black lake, and there is a levitating, glowing tower in the center of it that's held up by chain. Like the chains are holding it to the ground as like spirits and wraiths fly around the top of it. But it's in the very far distance.
Is that where the Gilded Reapers are from, the Graces? Alright, so if London saw golden war machines in this area. That's not too far out of their territory, is it?
Right, but you were actually like way closer to Fort Knucklebones than you are to the spawning trees at that point.
Oh, okay. So that many hexes up is atypical. Okay.
Yeah, honestly, like anything around Fort is not anyone's territory, right?
Right. Okay.
That's kind of the deal that she has with Maggie is like, and you guys would know this, is like
Right.
the spawning trees stay within their walls and Fort Knucklebone stays within their walls. And that's the deal. It's not like out to the west where it's like they have whole areas claimed.
Gotcha. Huh. So that's why it's atypical to see one that this far north. Oh, okay.
Correct.
East Coast versus West Coast.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, let's not blur the war lines even further. Let's just try and get to the storehouse. Fuck.
Maybe.
11.
Maybe
Yeah,
we'll get to
I'm
the storehouse.
thinking-
Inspiration that.
Yeah, I'm thinking inspiration that because I don't want to end up in the fucking spawning trees. So yeah, take mine.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Boy, don't
Christmas
even want to
is-
say.
oh, come
Oh my
on.
god.
Oh,
Another
fine, I'll
inspiration?
use my own.
No, you can only do it
This
once.
is such bullshit. 19.
That was it. You can only use one.
Oh, I can't double.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, you
So
can't
I
do
guess I'll
two.
have to save mine. Sorry.
Yeah.
Jay, can I keep rolling till we win?
Yes. All right, so let's see what happens. Oh boy. You're coming from this way, so you end up there.
What? Oh
Hmm?
man,
You follow the river for too long.
this doesn't look right either.
Yeah, and you can more clearly see the spawning trees in the distance. I think I've described. You've came this way before, so I think I've described it to you before. But there are war machines circling around their walls.
Whatever gear reverses, Vin, you might want to hit it. Right.
That was 2 days. What? 1, 2. That was 2 X's, right?
Yep.
Ruh-roh.
Well, look for a spot to bed down for the night.
Okay.
Sure. Do we want to just fucking push it? I mean, we are losing time. I mean, who knows how long until they finally cut off Maggie's head while we're here doing fucking donuts in the desert.
Yeah, if they
I
haven't
think we
killed
have to
her
push
yet.
it.
All right, let's try pushing it then, because it's a fair point. I'm going to. I mean this in the kindest way possible. I'm gonna take over tomorrow, London.
Yeah, sure.
All right, let me see pushing it rules here.
Your wisdom's pretty good, yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna use a spell that gives me proficiency in survival.
Ah.
War machine can travel up to 8 consecutive hours without penalty. After that, must remain at rest for at least 8 hours to fully recover. If a war machine continues traveling for more than 8 hours without, quote, resting, it must begin making the machine makes constitution saving throws to avoid mechanical failure. At the end of each additional hour of continuous travel, the war machine must make a DC 10 con save. On the
So,
failure, it suffers malfunctions.
So what do we need? Like 4 successes to make,
To make it to the
through a
center
hex?
of the hex, yep.
All right, that's doable, right?
Might be fixing some stuff, but it'll be worth it, I think.
Yeah, so Vin, why don't you pull up Yama's character sheet for me?
Yep.
And go ahead and make me a constitution saving throw on them as the machine.
You got it.
Easy.
Ooh.
All right, there's 1. Now you need to make a 11, so make it again.
Come on.
Easy. Now you need to make a 12.
Oh!
Okay, there's a malfunction. But I need to also roll for... Okay. So a bunch of stuff is happening right now. We'll wait for you to get a little further. Okay. Alright, hold on. Alright. Let's do failure. Let's do malfunction table. Where's my malfunction table? Aha. A D20, please.
All right. Flat D20.
Mhm. Oh boy, this is not good. All right, so you guys are driving through the way. It's about to get doubly worse because something else happens too. So let me find this. What's the hex you're aiming for? H16? G16. Yeah, I thought so. Okay. Alright, so here's what happens. You guys are trying to haul ass back into this next hex, so at least try to make your way back. Whoa, wait, I didn't even make a survival check for that, huh? To guide back in the right direction. Did I make that check? Nope. Alright, let me get that too.
Yeah.
Okay.
There it is.
Yeah, alright. So, he remembers where he came from. So, you guys are starting to head back into that hex. You did follow the river on your way down here, but, you know, there's rocky terrain and stuff, so you've been going around stuff. But as you make your way back, you know, you're taking a little bit of a different path, and you can see more clearly than you probably might have missed it before. Because I think I mentioned the spawning trees last time, and I didn't mention this thing, but you might have noticed it. It didn't bother you then, but it's going to bother you now because you're close to it. A Styx watchtower. Perched atop a jagged outcrop of black stone, a narrow tower rises like a spike driven to the earth. Its surface is forged from blackened iron and obsidian. Massive iron chains hang from the battlements like dead vines. You spot movement along the parapets, dark shapes drifting between narrow crenellations. The occasional flare of red light catching on polished armor or blade. You know that these watchtowers Maggie has warned you about are Zariel manned watchtowers. And as you guys are like trying to drive past it and be nonchalant about it, snap! Your axles breaks and your machine starts wobbling uncontrollably. Let's see. Damaged axle. The vehicle grinds and shakes uncontrollably. Until the malfunction ends, the vehicle automatically takes 1d8 damage every turn. So you're going to start beating up your machine if you keep going.
Yeah, let's pull over.
Yep. So you are in sight of the watchtower.
Tannis, can you put up an illusion?
Yeah, I'm gonna drop just a big old fucking sand dune right on top of Yama.
Okay. Done?
All right, Finn, let's see what we can do. I have mending. I'll do what I can.
Okay, there is stuff for that too. Mending does help, right? Okay, repairing a malfunction. Okay. Repair malfunction. Characters use their action during combat. Okay, doesn't matter. Vehicle handling check. Tinkerer's tools. Or another appropriate tool. Yeah, so you can use that. Magical repairs are possible, but still require a check. Use the appropriate spellcasting ability. And the DC is mentioned in the malfunction. 16. All right, so we'll do the Pathfinder thing where it's if August is successful in the mending, Vin can have advantage on their check.
Cool.
All right. What do we get?
It's just
16?
wisdom.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Easily enough. Yeah, you guys working together can get it done in a couple minutes. It doesn't take very long.
all right, good, because we gotta get out of here.
Yeah, you do notice spined devils flying above head, sort of scouting out the area because I'm sure that they saw you approach and then not leave. So. All right, you guys are getting out of here?
Yeah, do you want to do like an arc so we're not going toward them at any point?
On it. Just London. After a few moments, I need you to lead me back the right way. I'm begging you.
Trying to get my bearings here. Left is right.
Oh, you already made the check already, so you're good.
Pretty sure it's this way. Okay.
But I do need, let's see, how many more con? 1, 2, 3. I need one more. Con save. For the war machine. So that's Vin.
Oh, so we still make the distance on a failure, we just get fucked up during it?
Yep.
Fun.
Okay, so what is the roll?
Like if you were in a chase, trying to chase after somebody, and you extended over your time, you just lost. You know what I mean? So there is like ways that it could come up. Also, you were like right next to the. It comes up.
Yeah. No, just like in travel terms.
So yeah, Vin, you just need to make a Constitution saving throw for Yama.
Another one, got it.
Last one. Okay.
16.
You make it. Yep.
Ooh.
All right. That's out of that hex. And yeah, you're past the watchtower, so that's it. Okay. Was that one? That was an extra hex. So you guys are tired as fuck now. You've been traveling for, what is it, 8, 16? What is it, 8 plus 8?
12 hours straight.
Yeah, or 8. Yeah, 12. Yeah, 12. So it's a long time. So you're exhausted. You just want to rest your legs a little bit, you know?
Well, I mean, we at least made one hex up, so let's no part to London.
You want to make me a check, London, to find a place to rest?
Oh my god. What a waste of 2 nat 20s.
You find...
I mean, with Gilded Reapers in the area, I'd like to have the nat 20 for a sleeping spot.
Say that now until we storm the storehouse and I roll 2 nat 1s.
That's honestly better.
A slab of hell-forged wall leans at an angle, the last standing remnant of a fortress long lost.
Beauty. If only I could monetize this gift.
All right. We're resting?
Yes, sir.
All right, let me get some perception checks from my watchers. Who are we? Oh yeah, who's doing it? Same, right?
I'll go.
Yeah.
Always go first or last, so it doesn't matter.
All right, we'll do Tanis, London, Hope.
God.
Same roll too.
So bad at this.
You're distracted. Why are you distracted, Tanis?
Frustration for London.
Mm-hmm.
Totally the whole time. I'm just I'm
Fuming.
looking out, and then I'm just I catch a glimpse of London in his sleeping bag, and I'd be like, "Fucking Rose."
Want to stab him? Okay.
He wakes up, and I'm standing over him.
Yeah. Well, you got to wake him up, so you just go over there and kick him in the ribs.
Yeah, it's not a very
Oh.
Your turn, Fist Rose. Don't fuck this up.
Huh. Not the nicest way to wake up, but that's fine. Fuck, what a goddamn waste.
You do see some sort of great flying creature. Way high in the sky, like a big sumbitch. But he's way up there and does not bother you at all or in any way.
You know what, Django? It's gonna be you one day, buddy. All right.
All right,
Oh.
Ophelia?
Gently wake up Ophelia. Hey, it's your turn.
Not bad.
Yeah, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary or strange. And everybody wakes up from a long rest.
Ugh.
Go back in the
How
back.
far away is the storehouse? Oh my god.
The same distance.
We are back at square one.
Those bloodhounds don't know their ass from the tail.
All right.
Is
You mind if
August-
I take over navigation today, London?
All right, new day.
I
Time
could
to
definitely
lead us
use some
directly
pointers
there.
still, but
Get to-
all right, save me the spell slot.
Thank fuck.
He dabbed after
I
two.
hate Chris so much.
Oh god, I almost got cut
Okay,
from the
so
team right there.
that is the funny D&D thing that happened. But what actually happens in the game, right, is August is like focusing and honing in, and every now and then London grabs onto Vin's arm and just jerks the wheel a little bit, turns towards the right way. He's like, no, we're going this way, interrupting
I feel
August.
like it's like more chaotic than that too. Like August is like getting all this shit ready, and then Django sees something and turns and like absolutely tail whips him in the side of the head. And London's trying to get him and turns in, and like somehow it's like going straight.
That's great. Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
these
sorry,
turns
were
don't
you-
need to be so sudden, London. I mean, you could just tell me to jerk it a certain way. I mean, you don't have to get in there.
Sorry, Vin. August, were you saying something?
Yeah,
talking to
he's
someone?
like looking through his prayer book like it's an old paper, like big paper map.
Oh yeah, the tourist map. Yeah. Awesome. All right. What hex was that? G17.
The Holy Grail. Of
Yes, where we've been trying to go for 3 days.
All right, you make it
Uh,
clear. You make it clear and easy. No problem.
Let me get mine as well.
How pissed
Yes,
is
please.
Ophelia at London for the last 3 days?
Tannis has been taking over duties for that.
You guys don't notice anything? It's the Wasteland. I think so. Let me double check that. I think it's just Wasteland. Yep. So nothing of note. No encounters. So you get one more hex, right?
Well, we're where we want to be, so
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
I think now
I think
is
we
when we
s-
kind of just go ahead.
we spend the rest of the day going in circles around this hex, like looking for convoys.
We're on a stakeout.
Okay. Let me see how. So the plan is drive in a circle and look for a convoy.
I mean, maybe do more like if they're going back and forth to Knucklebones frequently enough, you'd think that they'd have like a convoy route, right?
Mhm.
Is it possible to try to like maybe try to find tracks or something?
Now that seems like a more reasonable thing to do. Yes, that is a possibility. You would have to look through the hex, there is mechanics for that. So I will tell you about those mechanics
Gotta find Fury Road.
forthwith. Fury Road. All right. God, I love Mad Max. Oh, okay. So I need people who are exploring, and let me see how long that takes. So you get advantage on your check. I need one person to make perception or investigation. So one of the spotters, I guess. Against the base DC, which is 15.
I can try that then. I didn't get to use this for survival, so I might as well use it for this.
Whoa. Cool.
So yeah, I will go like flip through the prayer book as, you know, wind starts blowing out of nowhere and the pages are fluttering and it's just random lines appearing and like
That's sick.
Cool.
spectral inks.
Yeah, they float off the page in spectral so you can read them. It's cool.
Very nice.
Yeah, okay.
That's
So
how you do it, baby.
easily enough, I think after only about an hour of searching this hex, you find a pretty well trodden path from what you assume to be the safe house to Fort Knucklebones.
Right. You know, we've just never had the opportunity for a real ambush before. I'm not sure what to do.
Follow it until we find like maybe a spot where we can hide behind a dude. Otherwise, I can always just make our hiding spot. But
I was gonna ask, is this literally like flat plains? Like there's
There's
no real
dunes.
spot?
There's dunes. Yeah, there's dunes. There's some rocks. Yeah.
Yeah, if we could get just beneath the crest of one of these dunes, perhaps that would be an ideal vantage point. We can see them coming in and out.
that would help save my spell because then I could perhaps create some sort of distraction, a blown up war machine that they would want to investigate. You know, as they're coming by or something.
Good idea.
That's good. Something to get them to pull over would be really helpful.
Okay, so the plan is hide behind a dune and wait.
And hope that they're due for a shipment soon.
That is a big hope,
Yeah.
because you have spent 3 days now trying to get to this one location that was half a day away.
Do we put a time limit on this ambush thing? And you know, after a day, we just abandon plan and just storm the storehouse in Yama? I mean, we can't just stay here for 3 days.
Yeah. Maybe the rest of today.
I think we already had no time to waste, and now it's really it's do or die.
So half a day is all we're gonna wait? Half a day and a rest worth of time?
I mean, it's already partway through today. Could give it until we need to bed down for the evening.
Okay. Yeah, so as soon as we find a good dune to hide behind, Tanis will create a major image of. We'll do 2 war machines that are blown up.
Okay.
Each of them 20 feet in diameter, so.
Make a big puddle of ichor too.
Ooh, good idea. Can you post a spell? I just want to see it.
I sure can. It's a lot.
Makes sounds too? Wow.
Hold on. If you are within range of the illusion, you can take a magic action to cause the image to move to any other spot within range.
Yep.
Set a backdoor invisibility.
Wait, read it again.
I can make the spell move as long as I'm within range. But like, I can't. Can I make a spot look empty? I don't know if like that seems like kind of cheesing major image to like basically turn Yama.
Yeah, I guess it'd just be a
Yeah.
moving sand dune.
I don't think you
Yeah.
can make the lack of an image. That's the thing.
Yeah, it would just be that static background moving. So yeah, it'd look out of place.
Green screen.
Although if we did want to roll up in a convoy, if we do get one, I could make 2 war machines and then just move them with us.
Yeah. You can make the image of a larger Icar oil truck on top of Yama.
Anyway, I think we're just gonna. I mean, I can try to get a bird's eye view and see if I can spot a convoy that we can start making our way toward instead of waiting and hoping. It's expensive though. It's arcane eye, so 4th level.
I mean, we also have a Drake that can fly 40 feet a turn, but not great perception.
Yeah, I think it might be worth it.
So you want to try to get an eye in the sky, look around, see if there's a convoy, and move closer to them to set up the ambush?
Yeah, I guess just like do a flyover between here and the like in the direction of the storehouse and see if there's anything in the vicinity or if we're just wasting even more time like waiting for something that's not going to come.
Alright, I mean, I already cast my major image to, have 2 war machines, but I suppose I can always move them.
Yeah, you can bring them with you.
I mean, they're not concentration, and they last forever, so,
Okay, so what's the plan here?
Yeah, because otherwise we're just going to be storming this place in Yama, right? If we don't find anything today.
Yes.
I have the horse, but that's it.
All right, so yeah, let's. I'll re-up on borrowed knowledge if I have to. It only lasts an hour, so I'll give myself perception proficiency again, and then I will light my finger like a small candle, and the little flame will rise into the sky.
Okay. Where do you want to take this son of a bitch?
Just up and in this direction.
Okay.
And I guess just arcing and scanning.
Hold, please. I'm multitasking. I'm sorry.
Remember those eye things that chased us around that Netherese city?
It's kind of like that.
It's basically one of those.
Yeah, it is.
Except invisible.
This is what happens when I don't know what the plan is before the session. So I'm kind of making up the plan right now. I mean, I know what happens, but I'm not like super prepped for it. Okay. So let's see what your I Spy with my little eye catches onto here. So you got an hour, and you're going to look for what exactly? How fast can you go?
30 feet. So
In
in
6
total, I can
seconds?
cover. So yeah, 30 feet per round.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
So
give me
I'm
do you have
hoping
like mileage on this bitch?
Like how fast it can go, how far it can travel.
Yeah, kind of.
It's basically got a range of 18,000 feet. I can send it that far, and it'll be an hour, and it'll disappear when it hits that length. So it's only like 3 miles and change, but I'm hoping the elevation makes up for that.
Does my thing actually tell miles? Oh, it does. So each hex is
Like 40 miles.
40
something
miles.
crazy, right?
Yeah.
So it's mostly just the elevation thing I'm looking for like plumes of smoke from war machines out in the desert.
Yeah, okay. So, let me wrap my head around the whole plan. Sorry, I was not paying attention. I was, like, working on other stuff. So, the plan is Tanis has already cast the illusion spell. Okay, and it's 2 war machines that are, like, smoldering and blew up into each other, and there's some demonic on the ground. Okay. How far away is that from you guys?
If there was like a sand dune
Yes.
that was near the they would have been on the road.
Okay.
So however far we are from the road is how far
Well, let's
it is.
see. I want somebody to make a stealth check or survival, maybe? Cover your tracks? Survival, maybe? For hide war machine. Natural landscape. Yeah, survival's okay.
Been doing that pretty well at night so far. So.
Yep.
London.
15.
Okay. So you feel okay about your spot. Not the best, but not the worst. And you have your trap set up. And then August is going to make his thing go. How much did you say? 18,000?
Yeah, 18,000 feet. So a mile is 5,280.
Three miles. 3.5 miles, let's say. Oh boy, that's not very far.
Yeah, I think most of that is just going to be going up.
It does give you more.
Yeah.
Because it's clear too. The weather today is just hot.
It's not dark here, right? So.
Okay. All right. It's fairly flat too. All right, make a perception check.
16.
As you fly up, you're looking. So you do like mind's eye, like familiar type thing. Like you're like crisscross applesauce, eyes glowing blue as this like blue glowing eye floats up into the air and kind of shimmers into invisibility, right? Because it's invisible, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
So it like shimmers into invisibility, and you can kind of sort of see it as it floats up in the air. What are the rest of you doing?
Think London in true scout mode would be on counter sabotage mode, making sure no one sneaks up on us.
Okay. Everybody else?
I think Vin's just she's just got her hand on like the ignition and the clutch, just waiting whatever moment.
When it's time, you gotta go. Yeah.
Tannis is gonna be selfish and hope that he can spend an hour short resting so I can get my spell slots back.
Okay. Is your illusion spell a concentration? It's not, right?
They're not.
Okay, yeah. So you can just boom and rest, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
And then Ophelia, what would you be doing?
I think just waiting to hear the word.
Okay. August, you fly up into the air in your little mind's eye. You travel for as far as you can, and you're not really seeing much movement besides, some like charbacks, like the cow things, and like just wildlife mostly. It's nearing the end of your hour, and you like turn back to see, oh, how far have I gotten? And you can see the trail of smoke coming from the machines that you've illusionified or whatever. Then you see a trail of dust heading towards it from behind you.
All right, guys, we're facing the wrong direction.
Pivot.
Mhm.
Pivot.
London, make me a perception check, please. Since you're scouting out.
Ooh, 29.
Whoa, mama. Holy cow. Because I was going to give you nothing, but I will give you something, actually. As you, like, squint a little bit, Django gets up on your shoulder, and you get the dragon eye for a second, right?
Sweet.
And you, like, zoom in. There's a glint of gold on those war machines.
Oh, fuck. This might not be the droids we're looking for.
What?
They also might be.
What's a droid? Ophelia!
These war machines have gold, isn't that Gilded Reapers? That wasn't but a fleck, but I'm pretty sure it had gold.
And they look like they're headed towards this war machine wreck.
Yeah, we might want to kill, unless we want to ambush the Gilded Reapers.
Here's a question. Can I dispel my own major image?
Of course.
I can? Okay. Because I don't have dispel magic.
Yeah,
so-
you can just drop it. It's your spell.
Alright, perfect. I'll... But I mean, it seems like they're coming because of the...
Maybe.
machine.
There is a road here.
Okay.
Put it in the middle of the
drop
road.
I'll drop the spell,
Mhm.
and if be like, are we abandoning this plan and we don't want to interact with these things, or do we leave them here to draw them in and be like, hey, this is a spell, we're trying to fucking ambush some people, like, don't have any beef with you, don't have any beef with us.
Yeah, my first instinct is to parlay with them because I think, like, we've seen them. I'm sure they've seen us.
All right, so leave the spell.
Yeah, so we can explain what the hell we're doing here.
Okay, I'll leave the spell.
All right. So you guys are going to sit and wait for the Gilded Reapers to approach you.
London will nervously thumb his magical arrow.
What do you guys know about the Gilded Reapers?
They fuck shit up, and we were warned not to fuck with them, very specifically.
Is there anything, like, any details? Why don't somebody make a history check for me? Because I know that I've said this before.
Vin's not bad. Okay, that was not supposed to be advantage, but
It's fine.
19 first roll.
So then, you will remember being told by somebody, probably Maggie, that the Gilded Reapers, they have two kind of types of war machines. There's one that's covered in like bone plating, and there's others that are covered in gold. The ones that are covered in gold are like the Royal Guard. They're usually accompanied by a big important person.
this is some kind of royal procession. Gauntlet, are we sure we're going to wait for them? See it
Right,
through.
then, yeah, let's make our way out of here then and hope they don't follow us.
Very well. London?
We just want to go towards the storehouse. I mean, we've been fucked every day since we've left. I don't know how much time Maggie has left. We might just want to...
Yeah, let's just go toward the storehouse.
Fuck it, Ben, that way. Gun it.
All right. Just shifting the gear. Fucking off in a trail of
Metaphorically
dust.
and physically.
Do you want to leave
Yeah.
the illusion?
It might slow him down.
Yeah.
If anything.
Yeah, I'll leave it.
Okay. All right, you guys haul ass out of there. And start making your way towards the storehouse. Okay. All right. Make a survival check to make it towards the storehouse.
Come on, baby. That was stealth, but
Use a roll.
dirty 20. Dirty 20.
Good. Let me see. Oh, no fucking way. You got keyed location. So that means you find the storehouse immediately. Yeah. You were gonna have to like look for it. You found it. Lucky you. So you guys start heading towards the storehouse. Now I will give you the opportunity to not just roll up into view, right? Like you can see it before they see you, type of thing. Okay. Well, let me erase all the stuff I was just doing. Okay. So okay. Far ahead, a rocky basin cuts into the wasteland. At its center sits a walled compound. The outer wall stands tall and uneven, built from stacked scrap and rusted metal plates. Watchtowers rise at the corners, and beside a wide front gate, each one topped with figures keeping a lookout. Inside the walls, the upper edges of several structures rise above the scrap barrier, irregular shapes of bolted metal and patched panels. On the northern side of the compound, the top of a long, rust-covered tank is visible, its rounded form jutting above the wall. Circling the compound, trails of dust kick up as a few war machines rumble across the basin, some idling along the perimeter, others whipping through loose sand in wide, looping turns.
Would casting Pass Without a Trace do anything to a war machine?
Post it? I imagine not, because it's fucking extremely loud.
Yeah.
Oh, silence.
It mentions specifically about, like, it covers your tracks, like, obviously means footprints, but
I feel like this is like a +5 then. There's just this thing is they're so loud. They're huge.
no, fair enough. I tend to agree, but I figured I would ask.
Yeah, I can give a plus. I mean, it's a second level spot. I can give like a +5 instead of the +10.
What do you think, August? Would this help us get close? We want to scout this place out a little more.
I was gonna try the Arcane Eye again, and then I recalled our anti-scrying measures we ran into before. I don't know how long we've been at this now. It's getting pretty late, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are we gonna rest again before we go in?
I don't know if we have time. We're in a pretty precarious spot between the storehouse and the Gilded Reapers to fully rest.
Well, if we have to leave quickly, you're going to be able to.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be down. I could try and scout it out. I'm afraid it might not work, and I'll be down both my 4th levels.
And I mean, if above the board, if we do somehow get Mad Maggie out, we're not going to want to find a place to rest immediately right here. We're going to want to go and then rest away from here. So maybe we should stay for the night and then do this fresh.
Yeah, I'm also afraid of them killing Maggie, so I was going to try and put her in a bubble. Of course, assuming she's here and alive.
And to do that, do you mean you'd have to wait until tomorrow? I guess we're just rolling the dice, though, keeping her alive. Yeah, your call, Gauntlet.
I mean, any advice would be considered here. Like, if it's 4 people, think it's a bad idea to wait.
It's not without risks. It just seems so dangerous out in the open here. I'm kind of between a rock and a hard spot between the storehouse and the Gilded Reapers.
I don't like the idea of... Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, whatever advice. Vin, you're smarter than me. What do you think?
Well,
This is basically London asking you the Leroy Jenkins thing. Can I get a numbers crunch real quick, Abdul, on our chance of survival?
I mean, if we're gonna storm it, I would say sooner than later, but we don't want to be tired going in.
But like,
Repeatedly,
it's
of
just
course.
me, really. So
I'm more worried about Yama. I mean, we've been driving all day. If Vin
That's
needs to
true.
gun it out of here, how hard can we push this thing before something happens?
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. Something going wrong. Yama's already close to overheating. But if we
Yeah.
wait, could get discovered. We might have to risk it, though. I'm honestly leaning towards just gunning it.
I also think at this point, if we do get discovered, it's going to be by a convoy, because we're far enough out. Then we can go back to our original plan.
True.
So there are war machines just circling the
Ah, okay.
compound. That is a thing. I don't know if you picked it up in my description, but there's like some are actively patrolling around on war machines. Some of them are just
Right.
doing donuts in the parking lot.
Cool.
I'd say in
I
total
think-
there's 4 or 5 war machines right now circling. Probably 2 tormentors and the rest are Devil's Rides.
Tannis, I feel like I know that look in your eye, and you're thinking it's only a matter of time before we get discovered.
You did, Tannis?
There's
Oh, nope, sorry.
it is only a matter of time before we get discovered. However, it's only a matter of time before they execute Maggie. We've already wasted enough time doing whatever it was that we just did. Whatever you call that. So I think we have to risk it, and if we have to escape and try to lose 4 war machines, at least we've got what we came for. And we will have to do what we do best and change plans and do something new on the fly.
All right.
That's quite literally all we've ever done.
I
One
mean,
war
when you put
machine.
it that way.
Us and 1 war machine taking on this place. The Icar's not going to survive. We're going to have to use that to our advantage somehow. Otherwise, we're us against 30 guys with war machines. I mean, you guys are good, but I only have so much healing to go around.
Yeah, and from what you understood from Thane, these war machines are like top quality, high end, war ready rigs.
So, assuming they don't have one big vat they put all the Icar in, and they have a collection of smaller vats, we sabotage one of those, make a big explosion, start a fire somewhere. They're going to start losing product that'll draw men and machines. That's all they really got.
Do we have a fire starter of some sort?
Dude,
Hell yeah.
But at the end of the day, our only real objective here is find and extract Maggie, right?
Copy.
There's no...
Well, you guys are 99.9% sure that the magpies are here too.
Okay.
Those guys too.
Right, I didn't just reveal that, right? You guys did know that, right?
Kind of knew that the Rear Rats, the Gorgots gang, took them.
Took them. And that's why you went to the Bloodhounds, because to find the
Yeah.
source of the...
So, but you'd imagine if they have holding cells where Maggie is, that's probably where Chunka and Clunk are.
Sure, just priorities. You know, you were mentioning things you needed to do. That's one of them. I reckon.
You know, I just fully didn't make that connection.
Really?
Can
Just it was plugged in, just not all the way.
Because I feel like you guys went to the hounds to find out where the magpies were, and then the Ichor just happened to lead you to Maggie as well, right?
No, we went to Brambleblight, who told us the Bloodhounds is where she was getting the Ichor from.
Right.
And they said this is where they're holding it, and I
Right.
just kind of assumed because it was the Gorguts that they probably took them here too.
Them here too. Yeah. Okay.
can the Flappy Boys drive a war machine? Okay.
I would assume so.
Damn good.
That's good, because I don't know how many people were fitting in Yama if we gotta take Mad Maggie as well.
Alright,
They
so
can
that's
also fix the war machine too, so if it starts breaking down, we got 2 capable mechanics with
Experts.
us.
Oh yeah. Some of the best
a
in the
good
fort.
point.
Okay.
That's a thought. That would make the extraction a bit easier.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mean to kick you off, Ophelia, but if we need the room, you can ride alongside, right?
Certainly, I can bring someone with me as well.
Yeah, I can go with you, I hope. A little firepower to our war machine.
Just a mobile firing platform following us.
Okay, so let's lay the plan out again. So we'll find some way to distract them, draw them off for a little bit, maybe set fire to the Ichor, just enough time to get Maggie and Chunka and Clunk out. And then, I mean, the rest is just improvisation at that point, I guess.
I mean, at some point we have to commandeer a second war machine to put Chunka, Clunk, Ophelia, and myself on.
That's a question I have. Are we going to go in on foot and drive one of their machines out? Or try and get Yama in there?
I'm so pumped for whatever you guys do, man. I'm so
Nice.
fucking pumped for all of this.
We can get Yama in with the teleport, yeah?
I like that idea.
And then we gotta get out the hard way, though.
Oh, I think that's what the Ichor's for, right? Blow the doors off.
Well, don't blow Yama with it.
Wow, see, that's the tricky part. That is the part that'll take some finesse.
That is sick as fuck, though. Just barreling toward them, teleport at the last second, and then explosions start going off inside.
I'm fucking
I like
pumped.
this plan.
Yeah, this
In
is
our
gonna
head,
be
Nothing
great.
could go wrong
Not
with
a
this.
fucking thing. Oh man.
Teleport malfunctions and we just go 60 miles an hour directly into a wall.
Okay, I really need like extremely clear on how you guys want this shit to go down. Like step by step, every single part of it.
Step 1.
Mhm.
Drive as fast as we can towards that front wall.
Okay.
Step 2.
Yes.
Teleport the war machine through the wall
Yes.
into the fort.
Okay.
Step 3.
Yes.
Light as much Ichor on fire as possible to create chaos and explosions.
All right. Well, you're missing a step because step 3 would be find the Ichor.
Oh.
Right.
Find the Ichor, find Maggie and the Magpie so we don't blow them up.
This is I mean, you know, this is, you know, me kind of stepping in as the DM a little bit, but that is a huge flaw in your plan because it's going to be turn order as soon as that goes off. And do you know how hard it's going to be to try to find stuff in turn order?
Yeah, so, alright, do we burn my 4th level now?
We have to then.
And either, yeah, we need to know
Yeah.
where they are before we go in.
Yeah, we have to.
Alright, so I'll do that and just hope that the whole fort isn't warded. And that it's just the prison, and we can kind of, like, you know, see what part of the map isn't lighting up.
Yeah, exactly.
Cap.
My mini-map's going dark at this point.
Okay. So let's cut back to step 3 again. Blow up as much Ichor as possible.
So I guess step 1 is technically Arcane Eye.
Right. I'm
Yeah,
following.
okay, so
That's
yeah.
step 0. And then step 3 would be blow up as much Ichor as possible. And that's a distraction to extract the prisoners.
Yeah,
It's two,
so we're not-
twofold.
So we're not fighting 30 guys at once.
Correct.
Like, at least half of them have to handle.
Oh, and they'll be dead
that.
or whatever. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a big explosion. Yeah, sure. I'm with you.
We also need some of the Ichor to destroy the structural integrity of the walls to give us a way out.
Okay. 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 So somebody's gonna have to go grab Icar. Oh, Ophelia, right? She's gonna go there to
Yeah, on
light
the
it.
horse.
Yeah, she's gonna go there to light it, right? So it's gonna be run in, light it, grab some canisters or whatever it is.
Yeah, throw it at the gate, blow that
Blow
up,
that
and then drive
up.
out.
And then drive out. And
Yeah,
what is it? It's Bum's
call it
your
a day,
uncle.
ride into the sunset.
Bob's your uncle. All right, sounds good. Go to the Winchester and wait for this whole thing to blow over.
We'll find to the Winchester. Wait for this whole bloody thing to blow over.
All right, sounds like a plan. All right, so before I go, so Arcane Eye step 1. So before we do Arcane Eye, let's take a quick break.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
The ominous 66 people are watching right now. 66. ominous.
66
number
people
of the beast.
screaming at their screen. Fucking stupid.
Just watching people plan for 2 hours. Circles.
I swear to God, this is the most uninteresting content. All right. We'll be back after a short commercial break. we're back. August, you send up your invisible eye, and you want to head towards this compound, correct?
Yes.
I'm just going to walk you through what you see by taking you over to the map. Click the whole thing. I can. Okay. So, everybody has vision, right? Okay, don't move your tokens around. I'm just going to move August. So, I'm going to go spot by spot. You see the gate. It's a wide iron gate patched together from welded plates, chain-braced beams, and scavenged war machine doors. The metal is dented and scorched in a dozen places. 2 narrow battlements frame the gate frame. There are 2 were-vultures at each side. There is a red cap standing on the battlement, and he has the iron mask on. So he's an enforcer one. They're a little stronger than regular red caps. And there are 2 red cap guards on the ground that man the gate. So that's already 2, 4, 6, 7 guys. There are where the 2 were-vultures are on either side, they're in a sentry tower. There are more sentry towers around the compound that you can see. That kind of have the same description. There's 2 were-vultures in them.
Like, is this one of them?
Ping it again.
Yes.
Yes.
Like left side, middle.
There's also one right there. And you can't really see it, but there's also one here. And I think this is also one. I need to put a were-raven in there. Maybe it's just not manned at the moment. But the next area is the center here. So to your left, there are several high-quality war machines parked in rows, each one chained to heavy posts driven deep in the ground. 2 scavengers, 3 devil's rides, 3 tormentors. One of the tormentors is propped up on metal braces, the engine exposed. And there are 3 were-rats that are currently working on it. All of these parts and stuff look brand shiny. This is it's made of all new parts, basically. Or refurbished, right? The central yard, which is I'll move you up just a little bit more there, is cluttered with old crates, rusted barrels, broken engine parts, and shredded netting. These have been deliberately piled into a mound at the center. Atop this mound lies a lounging red-cap enforcer, that's the one with the mask, arms behind his head, boots crossed, lazily watching the compound. Beside the mound, there is a red cap on a devil's ride who sits upright but half asleep. His helmet sort of tilted down in front of his face. The engine is primed on this devil's ride, so he could kick it into gear at any time. There are 3 madcaps in the center that mutilate a dead dune rat, and they're cackling and laughing and painting themselves in blood and throwing bones and entrails at each other. We'll move to the main building in a minute, but to the north here, there are the quarters. A section of the yard has been walled off with overlapping sheets of scrap metal, forming a rough enclosure. The outer walls are tagged with red cap graffiti, symbols, broken letters, crude drawings of decapitations. There are 3 devil's rides parked outside. Inside, there are 2 red caps on folded cots, half asleep, and there are 3 were-rats sitting at a makeshift table playing cards and arguing. To the east of that, a crooked metal, or the north from where you are right now, a crooked metal shed propped up with mismatched beams. Deep black stains streak down from the doorway. I think that you can see in there right now. Yeah, I don't think I walled it off right.
Yeah, there's a weird wall right here,
I don't think.
and then it's open.
Yeah, I forgot to put the door on it. It's closed right now.
Alright, the arcane eye can fit through a gap as narrow as an inch,
Oh, there's
so
ton-
I would
it's
be sending
barely-
it through every
Okay.
little nook and
Yeah,
cranny
all
I
right,
can.
cool. So, as you just pass through, this is Ichor storage. So, several bulk canisters of Ichor are stacked neatly on reinforced pallets. Basically, the walls are lined with these things. Each marked with a pale blue symbol. There's like a couple people in here working.
Sorry, how did you describe it first again?
It is a ramshackle building with several bulk canisters of Ichor stacked neatly on reinforced pallets. They basically like line the wall. And each is marked with a pale blue symbol.
How many of those could you fit in your amulet, Dennis?
I'd say they're
Yes, I can
about
carry.
3 feet by a foot. So, you know, you can carry them in your hand. You know what? In my mind's eye, I'm making the connection to the canisters from Monsters Inc.
So probably 2, 1 under each arm.
Yeah.
Dude, for some reason, that's exactly what I was thinking.
That's
about.
what I'm
That's
thinking
crazy.
too. Yeah, that's kind of how they look. They're not like yellow like that. They're like rusty and shitty, but they're about that size and they look kind of like that. So yeah, I'd say that's a good analogy. And there's a bunch in here, but not. You wouldn't think the whole fort's worth of Ichor. Okay. To the east of that is a huge rusted cylinder shaped like a massive fuel drum. It lies half buried in the sand. Thick pipes run from its base into the scrap structure nearby. They're pipes that run into the building next door. This must be like bulk storage. Like they empty the cans into here. So there might be more in here as well. Any questions so far?
So the pipes are coming from the big ramshackle thing with all the canisters.
They're connected.
Okay.
To and from is up to debate, but they are connected to each other, yes.
Do we have a general idea about how volatile this is?
And extremely volatile.
Right, so this big storage, like if that gets lit on fire, that's like
That's going to blow up you and everyone you love.
Yeah,
It's-
that's the
like a
mushroom
large
cloud.
scale bomb. Okay,
Yeah, mhm.
gotcha.
This is like more than gasoline. This shit like ignites so easily, but it's because it's refined, right? So like regular demon ichor will burn, just not as good. This shit is like fuel now.
Made to burn in an engine. Like,
Correct. All right, no more questions for this area. I'm about to take you in the garage. All right, let's go in the garage. Thusly, let me move some people into so that the camera can see this too. There you go. So let's do the garage. A wide scrap metal structure. Okay, so basically the center and forming one of the walls of the compound is this big ass garage. It's huge. A wide scrap metal structure with huge double doors that are open. Sparks flash inside. The clang of tools echoes out. Grease trails and heavy war machine tracks lead in and out across the sand. Inside the garage opens into a wide, cluttered chamber. Bays lined both sides of the room. The largest one dominated by a massive demon grinder, lifted on a metal platform. The other bays are crowded with hanging frames, stripped engines, and half-assembled devil's rides. Chains creak overhead, tools lie scattered across benches, and piles of scrap form uneven mounds against the walls. Beneath the lifted demon grinder 2 Kenku work nervously on the undercarriage. 3 were-rats stand nearby, watching, calling out jeers and mocking them whenever a Kenku stumbles, laughing and nudging each other each time. Leaning against the wall, with arms crossed, is a pale were-rat with a dark leather eye patch covering one of his beady red eyes. You've seen this guy before. This is the guy that said, "I'll be back," at the end of the Doom run. It seems he's now in charge. He stands watching the others in a cold silence. But you would recognize the 2 Kenku working on the war machine as Chukka and Clunk. And every time they fumble, the were-rats like laugh at them and they throw tools at them and stuff. They're like abusing these poor little Kenku.
Is it weird that that's somehow worse to me than the blatant cannibalism?
There is a back area back here. So the back room, stacks of heavy war machine parts. These are the big ones, like wheels, engine blocks, pistons, axles. A scavenger war machine sits in a cleared bay nearby. So there's there's 2 Devil's Rides in here that are operational, and a scavenger and a Devil's Ride, and a demon grinder. The demon grinder's up on a lift though. But it's not like taken apart. Like if they lowered it, this demon grinder, I want to say, is one of the nicest war machines you guys have ever seen.
Add that side objective to the list.
It is like a Cadillac, man. This thing is nice. Make an insight check for me, August, actually.
I'm actually pretty good at those.
The way that the magpies move around this war machine, you have a feeling they built it. This might be the war machine Ragga Dragga was trying to get his hands on that long time ago. And now you know why. The only other thing that you can see is there is a small, heavily reinforced side room. There's like extra metal sheets that have been bolted over the walls. And it's down south over here. Can you hear out of your eye?
I believe so. I think it's like familiar rules, seeing and hearing. Let me post it. I know, just arcane eye. Just
the eye. Yep. All right, so yeah. But every so often, like when you notice this room, you see the walls of it shake. Like shake, 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 and then it stops for a second. And then shake, 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 and it stops. But there is plenty of gaps you could go through if you want to. Plenty. There's nothing sealed.
That's the reinforced door, or?
Yeah, the whole thing is reinforced like 10 times with steel bars and rebar and all kinds of crap.
Okay, so yeah, there's a bunch of little gaps.
Oh, plenty. Yeah, 100 of them, yeah.
All right, cool. So yeah, I'll try and make my way through that, see what's beyond that door.
You see a amalgamation of fiendish parts forming a 10-foot tall undead fiendish creature with an intestine coming out of stitched to where his mouth would be, wrapping around himself and into his own stomach. This is Mickey, Mad Maggie's flesh golem. And he just occasionally bangs on the walls. He is chained to a rebar post in the ground.
Does this look like it can be opened at all, or did they full cask of Amontillado this guy?
It does appear it could be opened but it's gonna take, like, you have to take some
20
stuff.
rounds, like
You'd have to take some stuff off the wall to get him out of there.
Okay, but good to know.
But other than that, even with your perception check, you don't see any other areas in the fort. That's pretty much it.
Is it possible to go through the ramshackle storehouse, get inside, and try and get the eye in one of those pipes?
You will give. I mean, give me more. What do you want to do?
I want to see where those pipes lead. I'm suspecting there's an underground portion, and I want to try and find.
You
a
would
path.
be incorrect. It's stored. They dump the fuel into the pipes. It fills up the. It's like an exterior above ground.
Okay.
Containment, because it's so high pressure. You want to keep it above ground.
This is.
And yeah, I mean, you can count all the guys that there are. And there's more driving war machines out and around the facility as well. Potentially 3 boss monsters and a ton of lackeys.
Not.
No Maggie though, right?
No Maggie, not that you can see. And there's no, you didn't see any like stairs down or anything like that. They don't even have like a prison cell. They got Mickey locked up in what used to be a storage room.
Well, regardless, we should get the magpies out of there. But
I mean, is August relaying this information?
yeah, I would have been filling you guys in
The whole time, yeah.
Well, just before I didn't want to like metagame and just be like, is it
no,
worth
yeah.
looking in the
I was
ramshackle storehouse for her?
like saying what I saw as I saw it.
Yeah, I mean, you could search the whole compound within the confines of your spell, and you don't see Maggie.
That's really the last, or okay, 'cause that's the last area we haven't looked at. Where did we look in the ramshackle storehouse?
Yeah, you did.
That's where all the Ichor tanks were at then.
Correct.
Okay. Well, shit.
Can flesh golems speak?
No. Oh, well, he has a thing stitched over his mouth anyway, so.
Chuck and Clunk aren't exactly descriptive, but maybe they can point us. Maybe they know where she is.
Or one of the people in this entire compound might know.
Yeah, like, do we maybe try and get that were-rat boss? See if we can get him to spill any information.
I mean, is this a run in and run out, or are we going in and killing everyone? That's going to determine what we do.
I think a smash and grab. As soon as we secure Chukka, Clunk, and probably Mickey.
Mickey's gonna be tough to grab, though.
No, he's not. It'll be easy.
All right. I see you, babe.
Yeah, just grab his arm and thunderstep the fuck out of there, dude.
You got
Link and Vortex Warp.
You got Speak with Dead too, August?
Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
But if we murder enemies, I don't know if they're necessarily be willing to spill for us. You know, the guy who killed Ragadraga.
Lawfully arrest people.
And I'd rather not have a situation where I have to use it on Chukka or Clunk.
I meant more the were-rat boss.
Boy.
I mean, assuming we can actually like get in there, the vortex warp of what's it called? Mickey. The vortex warp of Mickey is possible.
Not really splitting the party if you're on the same battle map, right? So, like, honestly, this is Will and Tannis speaking. I'm not gonna do the voice, but like, basically, drive up right where the party's at, right there. You guys run over, grab Chukka, Clunk, and if you can, Mickey would be cool. While Ophelia and Tannis go to the Ichor, Ophelia plants the bomb while I grab 2 Ichor tanks. Rendezvous, hopefully by that point, everyone's on Yama and fucking hightail it out of here.
Are we not going to even try to take that demon grinder? Like, come on.
I thought the demon grinder was under construction.
No, it's on a lift, but it's drivable. They're just doing maintenance.
The one that Chukka and Clunk
Yeah.
are working on. Yeah.
Can all of us fit on Yama? I thought we needed at least 2 vehicles to get out of here.
Well, I mean, Demon Grinder. Yeah, how many seats?
Dude,
Now, if we're going
Rick-
to take Mickey, definitely not.
Rictus will
Yeah.
be so fucking pissed if you take this demon grinder.
Because if we challenge
So
him to a
fucking
war
pissed.
death race, this is what he's gonna be on. Yeah, I thought you meant it was under like it wasn't.
No,
drivable,
it's drivable. Yeah, it totally is.
Plus, if we're gonna get chased out of here, it'd be nice to have 2 rigs.
All new plan. We go back. We challenge him to a death race. You win, you get the war machine back. We win, we get Maggie.
That's funny. Blackmail him with his own shit. I like it.
Yeah, no, I misunderstood. Yeah, we should totally take this.
He's gonna be
If Chuck and
so
Clunk
fucking
could
pissed off.
drive it,
Yeah, like half of us get off, start killing shit. Chukka and Clunk get the thing up and running, while the other half of the party goes and does some light bombing, and then we meet back in the middle as the demon grinder blows open the gates.
It could easily plow down the gates, man. This thing is souped up.
I like that a lot.
Do you remember that one scene from the Battle of Helm's Deep where that one orc with the torch is just running towards the wall with the bomb and jumps in it?
Yeah.
That's gonna be fucking Ophelia Maker. Alright,
Well, on that subject, as far as fire goes, I mean, I have the breath weapon, but I think actually that's it. I don't have fire bolts.
You can throw a torch.
Well, that's true. I have torches.
Or maybe we have. Can London shoot a flaming arrow? Maybe we don't want to be that close.
Also possible, yeah. You would have to, because it's not like the fume, like they have everything sealed, so it's not like the fumes are gonna explode. So you'd have to open up something. You know, you'd have to douse the place in gasoline before you lit the match, right? But I mean, if you hit that big tank, every ounce of demon ichor in this place is gonna go up.
That's maybe too much.
There's a spigot on the front of it too, by the way. That's where that red cap and that were rat that are over there by the tank. These 2 guys.
Well, I want to blow up the big tank.
There's a spigot right there, so you could, in theory, turn on the spigot, and the fire will travel up that.
Okay. My other idea, because I'm hesitant to destroy all the demon ichor in this region. But can we go in, grab some canisters, and start throwing them around the place and lighting them that way, like a bunch of little bombs instead of one big bomb?
You're gonna have to do it in turn order if that's the case.
Yeah. Like I think at that point we'd all we'd all be on Yama, we'd all drive up here, all grab something, get back on, and start throwing them off, and then hopefully they'll be like, oh shit, there's a war machine in here, let's get our big ass demon grinder off the ceiling. And by the time we come back, they'll have gotten it down, and we'll just kill them and take it.
Oh, just that easy, eh?
Yeah, I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
Kill them and take the best vehicle in the game.
This is gonna be fucking nuts, guys.
I
This is
cannot
gonna be
wait for this.
fucking nuts.
I feel like all of those years that I begged you for a TPK might have been bad.
This is gonna be fucking crazy.
Okay, so I think I know what some people individually are doing. I guess Vin will be on like Mickey duty, but she's gonna try to like stick close to Yama, I guess, and like drive it away when need be.
Honestly, we take a canister of demon ichor, throw it in front of those doors by Mickey, and blow the thing to hell. We can't spend 15 rounds trying to open that door.
Well,
Oh, that's
a
right, because
vortex
she
warp.
can't see it, right?
No, you
Yeah.
can. Yeah, a vortex
Oh, you can see
warp-
him through the gaps and stuff? Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think
sick.
there's gaps in everything. Nothing
Okay, yeah.
here is like solid, except for the canisters, obviously.
Yeah.
Like everything
I was
here
imagining
is.
a bunch of sheet metal.
Yeah, it's like, and there's rusted holes in it.
Yeah,
and
it's
all
like
kinds of
rusted
shit.
holes,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
plenty of holes and gaps and stuff in it.
Awesome. So yeah, Mickey will be a huge help then.
And before we blow this place to disk, like, we are certain Maggie's not here.
I will say yes.
Okay.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, like I would have spent the last 30, 45 minutes of my arcane eye just going over the entire, like every square inch looking for a place where
I will
arcane
say
wards
you are certain that Maggie is
stuttered
not.
out.
I'll save everybody the trouble.
I'm confident in our plan. Nothing will go wrong. We'll flawlessly execute, and we will be happy.
Okay, so let me get it one more time, step by step, and let me see if let me mirror it to you, right? So the plan is drive the war machine towards the gate, teleport in. Drive to basically where your tokens are right now. Everybody hops out.
I thought we were
Except
I
for
driving
thought
Vin.
more
drive
north
up here.
Okay, drive up there.
to
Okay,
the
okay.
stores.
Okay.
Everybody grab a canister and get back in.
Get back in. Okay, and then what?
We drive back, throwing canisters into the
Every-
compound
all around. Yeah.
at random, you
Okay.
know, throwing fire at them to blow them up.
Sure.
And then go back to where the party's tokens are now.
Yes.
And hopefully they'll have freaked out and been like, oh shit, we got to get this demon
Get this-
grinder ready.
Yep.
And it'll be before they can actually like really fully use it.
Uh-huh.
But after they've started the process of getting it down from the
Correct.
ceiling.
Correct. I see. Okay. All right. And then you're gonna kill them and take the demon grinder.
Yeah, kill
and
them,
then
get
drive the
magpies in the
demon
driver's
grinder through the wall.
yeah.
Yeah, it can totally do that. Yeah, no fucking doubt. Yama can't do it, but this demon grinder can, without a shadow of a doubt.
We're gonna have Vin and Yama and the shotgun and Clunk driving the demon grinder, and one of us sitting shotgun with them.
Yeah, and then right, Yama just follows in the hole that through the hole that the demon grinder makes. Yeah.
I think at that point it's just whatever war machine is closest, hop on.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
What a fucking plan. This is
Do we-
this is gonna be crazy.
Do we have something for crowd control when we bust through the door?
Not really. That's our issue as a party.
I have some crowd control.
I have an idea.
I got a little bit of Hunger of Hadar.
Oh, nice.
I was gonna say the shield will speak up to Vin
Oh.
and say something to the tune of, I have some abilities that I can offer you. I haven't thought them, useful until now. But if you'd like to accept my offer, I can give you a fuckload of fire spells. Just a ton of fire spells. They're not very useless and they're not very useful in hell. That's why he hasn't said anything. But these guys aren't fire resistant.
And Ichor canisters also aren't fire resistant.
That's
so if you
true.
need
He
something
can,
to
but this
spark or bombs-
is hey Vin, accept another level of corruption for my power. But let me explain to you what this guy's got going on though, real quick. Make sure it's as good as it sounds. Shield of the hidden. Yeah, he has. Oh, okay, not as many as I thought. Oh man, so it says 3 charges. This is up for editing, but it's called Flames of Hatred. Shield has 3 charges. As a magic action, you can expend charges to cast one of the following spells. The DC for the save is 18. You can cast Fireball with 1 charge, Heat Metal with 2 charge, and lasts a minute with no concentration. You can cast Suggestion. It costs 2 charges and lasts for 1 hour with no concentration. And you can cast Wall of Fire. It costs all 3, lasts for a minute with no concentration. So it's actually pretty, like, that's actually not too bad. That's pretty balanced, I'd say.
No, it's good in general. I mean, in hell, the usage is a bit limited.
It is a bit limited.
Sure.
Right. That's why
It
I
would be
don't
good
think
in this situation.
I don't think he's offered it to you because of all the things that you fought being resistant to fire. But this situation, like, just a wall of fire, 1 minute, no concentration is crazy work, man. And three. That's 3 fireballs too. DC 18 save. I mean, you want to talk about crowd control.
You know, August is the biggest proponent of using the shield, but a wall of fire right here would do some crazy fucking work.
Yeah.
Oh my god, wall of fire would be like.
But you gotta like the shield is whispering sweet nothings in your ear. Like another bad thing is gonna happen to you if you accept this gift.
Does Vin know if there's like an activation time, or like if desperate times call for desperate measures, can she just accept it like that? Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that's the break glass in case of fucked.
Oh man.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, if you're in desperate need, he can totally just say,
I feel
easy.
like, you know what, like, right, like me as a person, I'm like considering this, like, oh, we're in hell, like long term. But I feel like Vin in the moment is probably just gonna like fucking go for it. I mean,
Fall to the ground.
Oh, sweet. Okay, cool.
like, I will take your power.
Awesome. We'll have a thing for that next session. We'll have some problems with that next session. All right. I'll go ahead and add it to the thing. Add it to the handout.
Yeah, I can like just quick and dirty copy and paste it real quick, and then we can work on it later if we need to.
No, I think it's pretty balanced actually, but I'm gonna add it to the. So yeah, it's on the Shield of the Hidden Lord sheet. Boy, this shield could do a lot of stuff, huh? It's like there's some kind of ancient, extremely powerful being inside of this thing. All right.
Shield of the Hidden Lord.
Do we have kind of a plan? Kind of. The plan kind of falls apart after throw Demon Ichor everywhere and start making explosions. There's kind of a wishy-washy on what happens after that.
Well, it's contingent on a lot of the first part going well.
Exactly. So I'm pumped. This is gonna be great.
Yeah, no, I guess we'll save 1 canister of Ichor on Yama. So if shit starts going bad, we can throw that at the gate, blow it up, and make our way out.
August, do you want everyone grabbing canisters, or do you want like Django and London to stay on Yama, kind of doing crowd control, like slow people down a little bit as they rush us? If we want just one person kind of laying down suppressive fire while everyone else runs to the canisters.
Yeah, I mean, if Django can carry a canister, all hands on deck here. But yeah, no. All right, so yeah, then you guys.
Okay.
And that spigot that's on the canister, maybe, you know, instead of opening it, Ophelia, just take your maul and just smash it. Make sure they can't turn it off.
Yeah, that is one option.
I mean, if they have to dedicate even one person to stopping a Ichor waterfall, that's...
Well, I mean, we can't blow the place up if it's not spilled a bunch of fucking Ichor everywhere.
True. Well, I mean, there is a bit of a different... Like, Ophelia blasting it with fire is different than London shooting a flaming arrow at it, right? Because the flaming arrow is going to puncture the metal. Her thing is just going to blast fire over it.
Okay, that's fair.
So I think London you could in theory throw them around and London shoot it with a fire arrow and it would explode. We'd have to have somebody Johnny on the spot with fire arrows or like how to figure that out. Can you change your damage type to fire? Probably not.
Bro, get this.
Oh,
I
you
can
can.
change Django's type.
No
and
shit.
you know how his reaction, how he like infuses elemental damage?
Mhm.
I was gonna flavor it as him instead of shooting the spark at it, he shoots a flame. And
Even lightning will probably do the trick.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Like,
Okay.
well, you can reflavor it, right? Like, it still does fire damage, but you can reflavor it as like the lightning instead. It's like a like a spark.
Yeah.
Right. Cool. Okay. Sick. Does that require a long rest to do that, or you can just do that?
It's upon a summon. Yeah, when you summon him, you can choose your damage type.
Yeah. So
You get 1 free summon per long rest, and then you can do a spell slot to do it again.
he's been up this whole time. You never desummon him, so yeah, you can totally just turn it on. No reason to unsummon him and resummon him with the new power. You just turn it on. Okay.
Oh, and you get fire resistance. Why don't you have that on all the time?
Because he likes lightning better.
Fair enough.
He was the 4 elements monk last campaign, guys. Like,
And didn't use it one time, not a single time, I don't think.
so.
Actually, that one air punch thing was fucking sick.
Yeah, I did like that. All right, so we have a pretty good idea of a plan, right?
I think so.
Yeah, we know exactly what's going to happen next session.
Yeah.
We totally
Next
do.
session.
Next session?
Well, you think we're going to do this in an hour?
Oh,
All right, time's up. Let's do this. Come on.
God.
Let's go. Leroy's taking this
No,
shit.
next session, that's it.
Oh.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Blue bulb. Dude, if only our goddamn ranger didn't mess up 3 days worth of...
We would have
fucking
got
around in
into
the
it a
desert.
little, I'm sure of it.
I guess this is why rangers are supposed to have higher than 14 wisdom. Whoops.
Plus, it'd be good to start fresh, and we can talk over the plan one more time to make sure nobody forgets their job, and then go do it next session.
Maybe we do that on Discord out again. So fucking running, 'cause
No,
I'm so
we're done.
fucking ready for this.
No, we're done. We're done. That's
Dude,
it.
let's at least roll initiative first.
No.
Just to see where
We're
people
done.
are going to fall.
We're done. That's it.
Let me kill one person. It's fine. I get it.
Yeah. We're done. That's it. All right. Well, is there anything else we want to discuss or talk about before we end it?
Any contingency plans if this thing really goes tits up? Bin, shield, someone has vortex, something.
What's the plan for finding Maggie?
Ask questions later.
Yeah, I
of
think
whom?
August is right. Try to grab the eye patch rat.
Okay, so that is gonna so you got to dedicate somebody to that, right?
And it's
And it's a boss. It's a boss, so he's not gonna go down easy.
Yeah, no, I think that's going to be an all hands on deck situation where we're going to come back from throwing out our party favors and all descend on this dude and try and take him alive.
So basically, it's Chuck and Clunk can handle themselves, right? So if you're like, "Hey, we're here to save you. Get in that war machine and get the fuck out of here," they can go ahead and get out of there and take whoever they can with them or whatever. And then you guys pile on the were-rat to get him out too. Is that kind of what you're thinking? Kind of.
Yeah, like if Chuck and Clunk can start tearing shit up in the war machine,
Sure, they'll have a
by all
great
means,
time.
like
There's a lot of contingencies here, but
Yeah.
I mean, and theoretically, yes.
we know what we want to happen, and then it'll be on the day when
Guys,
find
I
out
want
what
it to
actually
I want it to happen too. So it's really just the luck of the dice here.
I got a bunch of leech arrows that I was like never able to use due to enemy types. Does it look like were-rats would be susceptible to leech arrows?
What is it? Piercing damage? Consistent piercing damage or something?
they got blood, right?
They're a mote of inanimate magic.
Yep. Piercing damage. Yeah, they'll take it. Oh, it's not magical.
Oh.
They might be immune. Let's see. You would know this from fighting them before. They are immune, yeah, so it wouldn't help them. Or it wouldn't help them.
It says the leech is magical. And then when it falls off and dies, it's
It is
no
imbued
longer
with a
magical.
mote of animating magic. So a zombie does not have magical attacks, but it is animated by magic.
Right, okay.
So the damage that the leech does is not magical, but the
Leech itself
the
is
leech
magic?
itself is magic, yeah.
Okay.
It would specify if it was.
Okay. One day I'm gonna find something to use.
Yeah,
this
I think
fucking leech
the
arrow.
red caps are good though. You can use it on the red caps.
Okay.
They're good. Okay. Anything else? Can you believe that 64 people are sitting here watching this right now?
Dude, 64
Can you believe
people
that?
ripping their hair out.
It's
This thing's
like
This is
we
the
did-
dumbest thing I've ever heard.
All right. Well, if that is it, we can end the session there with the end of your plan sort of coming out. You guys planning on the hilltop, watching the war machine circle the compound in the distance, and we can end the session there. So, thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you all in the next dive into the descent. Stay sharp. Farewell, adventurers.
Farewell,
Farewell,
Well,
adventurers.
adventurers.